Today I want to talk about a topic that everybody dreads, and it's networking. I know networking has a bad rap because no one wants to go to those stiff, boring, uncomfortable networking events where you go and you shake hands and you hand out business cards and it's just uncomfortable and unenjoyable for everyone. So today I want to share 5 tips with you that hopefully will make the next networking event you go to a little less painful. Let's get started. Tip number 1 is mindset. And that starts before you even go to your first networking event. So let's shift the thought pattern from, oh, I hate this. I don't want to meet a bunch of strangers. Do I even have business cards? Let's shift that to, maybe I can meet some like-minded people. Maybe I'll make a new friend today. See, that is a shift in mindset that's going to give it a bit more of a positive spin. So when you walk in, you're not looking to see who do I give my business card to and who do I get their business card from. I don't even know what to do with this business card. 2, maybe I'll make a new friend today. Okay, my tip number 2 is take the lead. Guess what? A lot of people who are there are equally as nervous and anxious about this whole thing as you are. So you're not the only one. So when you go to maybe pick up your badge at the event or grab a drink, turn to the person right next to you and ask them, hey, which company are you from? Or what company are you representing? If they're wearing a badge with their name on it, or the company they're from, or the agency they're from, ask them about it. And that will not just put them at ease, it will take the pressure off of you. Number 3, connect others. So if you just said hi to Bob over here, and you said hello to Jane over there, next time when you're talking to a third person and you notice a pattern or something that they might be interested in, the third person could be interested in something that Jane does, why don't you say, hey, I just met someone very interesting there, maybe you might want to meet them, and then you introduce them. That way, not just you take the pressure once again off of yourself, but now you're being viewed as a connector, and everybody likes to be around a connector. Insight tip. Tip number 4 is don't be a stickler. The worst thing ever is when you go to an event and you meet somebody and they don't leave your side the whole event for the next 2 hours. Don't be that person. So when you meet someone, say, hey, ask them some questions. What brought you here? Oh, that is a very interesting project you're working on. Great. After a couple minutes, say, it was great chatting with you. I will see you around. Or it was great chatting with you. Can I have your card? Or can I add you on LinkedIn? And then move on. If there are more than one person you're talking to, the 3-4 people join the conversation, stick around for a little bit longer. But the rule of thumb is you don't want to be hanging out with the same people the whole event. And that brings me to my final tip for your next networking event, and that is that after a day or 2, follow up. So if you met one interesting person, 5 interesting people, wonderful. The next day or the day after, if they gave you their email address or a LinkedIn profile, anything like that, follow up. Send them a message. Say, hey, it was great meeting you the other day. I loved hearing you talk about the project you're working on. I think it's a very interesting idea. I think there's something that what I'm working on could be a benefit to you. Do you want to grab some coffee and chat about it? Or the idea you were talking about the other day, well, there's this workshop I heard about that could be very complementary to your project. Would you be interested in joining me for it? So that way you kind of open up the communication and maybe you'll build a really nice professional working relationship with this person, and it won't just be a one-off networking event. So those are my 5 tips for your next networking event to make it a little bit less painful and make you a little bit more of a pro networker. Let me know in the comments what you thought, or if these tips were useful for you. And as you know, I upload videos every other Monday, so subscribe to my channel and I'll see you around. Thank you.